Thank you. Yeah. Um, so I was going to do a song tonight that I just finished a couple weeks ago and I've been working on. And this is about a man who, living in today's world, that has been, for whatever reason, he's too cheap, stubborn, or reluctant to keep up with the times and technology and everything, and especially with his phone. And the more you fall behind in that, the harder it's getting. And in his own personal life, in his social interactions, it's leading to some rather odd compromise here, which the song's called Women of History. It seems even in the game of love today, you gotta have a smartphone just to play. Singles over 40, singles over 50, singles over... You get the idea. So I'm sitting one night in my room all alone. I'm staring at nothing on my chintzy flip phone. But in the corner of the room, a set of old encyclopedia. Women of history, women of the past. Times were slow, but they were fast. They were smart, they were strong. Ooh, they were tough. Their smiling faces looking back at me out of those pages of history. I think I'm in love. Ancient Egypt, 1st century BC. That's where Cleopatra waits for me. There in the shadow of the Pharaoh's tomb, I'm thinking we can find us an empty room. And I'm just dying to know what she has planned. What's behind that smile, my queen of the Nile? What's that snake doing in your hand? Women of history, women of the past. Times were slow, they were fast, they were smart, they were strong. Ooh, they were tough. Their smiling faces looking back at me out of those pages of a history. I think I'm in love. Now what better place and time to find romance than the 1700s, Paris, France? Antoinette, my sweet majesty, won't you save a little piece of your cake for me? Lead on, my queen, to the royal bed. What's that, ma chérie? Oh, I totally agree. Let's not lose our heads. Women of history, women of the past. Oh, the times are slow, but they were fast, they were smart, they were strong. Ooh, they were tough. Well, their smiling faces looking back at me out of those pages of a history. I think I'm in love. Fast forward a little closer to the world of today. The 1930s, the good old US of A. Amelia Earhart, my queen of the air. Aviatrix extraordinaire. And with her hair cut short and that smile so cute, we could fly away in the skyway. But Amelia, I'm bringing me a parachute. Women of history, women of the past. So the times are slow, but they were fast, they were smart, they were strong. Ooh, they were tough. Their smiling faces looking back at me, they all knew how to live dangerously. I think I'm in love. Oh, those women of history, one day they're gonna be the very death of me. I think I'm in love. It takes all kinds. How on earth do you whistle after you finish at the end of a song? Anyways, I had planned to do 2 songs. I was working on the second song. It was supposed to complement the song I just did, and that this was about a man who also living in today's world meets up or has an old lover from his long ago distant past, his youth, suddenly come back into his life unexpectedly, and he has to figure out how he's going to react or respond to it. I could not get the song. Words, lyrics, it was just an unwieldy thing, and I got so far into it, I said, you know what, just rather than chuck it, I'm going to try something else here, and that's why I have this prop to help me through this. And this is called The Letter. Well, well, isn't this a surprise? After all these years, I can't believe my eyes. It's an old-fashioned letter, handwritten. It's from an old flame. I'm surprised she knew how to find me. I'm half surprised she remembered my name. She sent along a photo. And she's held up well. Yeah, but in this virtual digital Photoshop world today, who can really tell? I'm no one to talk. I know, if the ugly truth be told, the 3 words that describe me best are lonely, fat, and old. She wrote me. She wrote me. After all this time. And what could be her motive? What does she have in mind? She wrote me. She wrote me. And what am I to do? Take a chance, dare to hope, try to make some old dream come true? She says she often thinks of me. Do I ever think of her? Wouldn't it be fun to get together again like we did back then? Oh, sure. I can just imagine what she might have planned, some sordid rendezvous. Oh, let's put on afternoon delight just to set the mood. She writes of all these memories I barely remember anymore. Bell bottoms, strobe lights, some sticky disco floor. We had our share of good times. That much I can't deny. But that was over-ended long ago. I can't remember exactly why. She wrote me. She wrote me. Now, what could be her game? Could she really be that lonely? Has the woman no shame? She wrote me. She wrote me. Now, what am I to do? Take a chance, dare to hope to try to make some old dream come true? No. This whole thing smacks of desperation. It reeks of a foul plot. And if she thinks I'm dumb enough to take the bait, well, in a word, not. I've half a mind to call her up and tell her so myself. And as for all your precious memories, baby, you can just put those right back on. There's the rub. It's just not that easy to do. For somehow, those same memories are somehow precious to me too. This growing old alone gets old, if you want to know the truth. And who's to say we might yet find something? Love that we left behind back there in our youth. She wrote me. She wrote me. After all this life gone by. Well, I suppose a decent thing at least would be some sort of reply. She wrote me. She wrote me. what am I to do? Take a chance. Dare to hope. Try to make this old dream come true. How's that for a child of the 70s? Huh?